Okay, so this is a half hour long, so I'm not going to give you the whole thing. I'm going to play just a little bit for you. But this is how serious the situation is in Orange County, California right now in regards to the crude oil spillage that happened off our coastline. I will give you the link to this video so that you can watch it back. Like I said in a previous video, we never think that this is going to happen in our own neighborhood. My mom told me earlier today that the spill has drifted all the way down to Dana Point at this point. Every beach in my neighborhood has been affected. And being real about oil spills, this is going to pollute the California coastline for probably a decade at least. And this is a prime example of why incrementalism does not work. And GOP does not work. We have to do more to save our environment. Let me also point out that they have been trying to put in a desalination plant in Huntington Beach called Poseidon, in which they would funnel seawater and desalinate it and make it actual drinking water. This spill makes that impossible. It makes that project completely impossible. Not to mention that it was already a bad idea to begin with because there were some environmental issues with that project to begin with. But we can't put human safety and human lives on the line for bad business ideas. All right, so let's go. I'm just going to play like just a few minutes of this video and then I'll drop the link.
Is here as well as County Supervisor, Katrina Foley. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have these unified commanders give a statement. The Coast Guard Federal On-Scene Coordinator is going to talk a little bit about operations. The State On-Scene Coordinator, Lieutenant Corbo, will address wildlife, environment, and public volunteers. The local On-Scene Coordinator, Ms. Nicholson, will talk about beach closures and other local issues countywide. We also have Dr. Clayton Chow is the county health officer, so he will be here to address any questions about public health. And as I mentioned, the CEO of Amplify Energy, Martin Wilshire, is here as well. So after the brief comments, we'll go through and we'll have questions and answers. I'll facilitate that, and the person who answers the question will step forward to the mic, and then we'll go from there. So without further ado, Captain Rebecca Orr from the Coast Guard. She's the Sector Commander for Coast Guard Los Angeles.
Good afternoon. Captain Orr, Federal On-Scene Coordinator with the U.S. Coast Guard in Los Angeles, Long Beach. I was going to talk to you for just a couple minutes about what we know about the oil spill that's occurring right now, what we're doing about it, and ask for your help. What we know is that yesterday morning there was a discharge of oil, of heavy crude oil that took place. We assess about 4.5 miles off the coast of Huntington Beach and Newport Beach. It's created a very large sheen. That sheen is approaching our pristine California beaches, which I know is very upsetting to the citizens here in Southern California. We have been monitoring this sheen overnight and through the day today as well as yesterday, using both overflights as well as onshore monitoring to detect what the extent of this oiling is. And what we know is there's a good likelihood, if you haven't seen it already, that this oil is going to approach our beaches, and we would expect that some of this oil, unfortunately, is going to land on our beaches in the Huntington and Newport areas. And that is a very dynamic situation. It's evolving as we speak, as we continue to get assessments, and we will keep you updated regularly as we get more information.
Okay. I will give you the link from here. I will drop you the link if you want to watch this entire live stream. I imagine Katrina Foley's coming up as well, who I do know her very well. And she's a fantastic win for us on the Board of Supervisors, and she's an ally in this situation, I think. But basically, our drinking water is going to be polluted for at least a decade. Our drinking water on the coast is going to be polluted for at least a decade. I'm exceptionally happy that I live on the other side of the mountain from Laguna Beach. But the drinking water along this multi-million-dollar coastline is going to be polluted for the next decade. And they just killed the Poseidon project. Because you can't pull water out of an ocean that has oil leaking into it. Oh, dear Lord. They really just fucked over, so much for a very expensive portion of California. This is so crazy. And yet this is what's happening. And I don't think enough people in the country are really aware of what just fucking happened here. This is some crazy crap. And we have this because we still have incrementalists out there taking corporate lobbyist money to do fossil fuel projects and to do projects that are not good for the environment. And here we are, we just killed the drinking water for some of the most expensive property in the country. That's what just happened. This is some crazy crap. I don't know what else to say about it except that you just ruined my entire neighborhood. You literally just fucking ruined my entire neighborhood with your oil drilling bullshit.